lovely. And yeah, it's true. Okay, let's get started. We had requests to start off with the comparatives. So let's go over that. What are comparatives and how are they used?
They're like mas que, menor que.
Okay, so what are three different categories of comparatives? Okay,
Inferiority.
okay, stop.
Superiority.
No, I still want.
Go ahead, Jason, stop.
Superiority.
Superiority.
Shut up. Inferiority.
Inferiority.
Equality. Wait, no.
Yeah, and equality. Okay? So we have three different ways to compare things. We have three different ways to compare things. We either have superiority, inferiority, or equality. So how in Spanish do we communicate superiority? Okay?
Más que.
Más que. Okay? So we use más que. So if I want to say that someone is taller than somebody, I say más
Alto.
alto que. Okay? So in here goes our adjective.
Are you eating your frustrated?
Okay? So if I want to say, guys, if I want to say that Anthony is taller than Jalen, I'd say Anthony es más alto que Jadalyn. Okay? But if I wanted to say Jadalyn is taller than Owen, how is that said? How does that change?
Mas alta que.
So you're missing one word. I'm hearing Jadalyn.
Oh, S.
Jadalyn es.
Mas alta que. Anthony.
Okay, Owen.
Oh,
Okay?
like that.
So yeah, so we're saying she's más alta. So our adjective here has to agree with the first person that we're talking about, okay? Even if we're comparing a boy versus a girl, it's the person that we're saying is taller than, okay? Question.
Isn't mayor que also a superiority? Or is that
Mayor que is because it's,
better than?
okay? No, that's older than mayor que.
Wait, oh yeah.
Or
it's all
mejor
better,
que. Mejor with the jota. Okay? What if I wanted to say that, what if I want to say that Aaron runs more than Ryan? Okay?
So it's Aaron corre más que, right?
Okay. So we can have our verb plus más que. Okay? So when we're comparing an adjective, so taller, shorter, smarter, faster, blonder, whatever it is, an adjective, we have más. So it's like an adjective sandwich almost. So the adjective is in the middle, and then we have más que around. If we're talking about someone does something more than someone else, we use our verb and then más que together. Okay? Those are the two that are going to show up on the exam. Okay? So remember, adjective is a sandwich, and then it's verb on top of más que. Yes? Does that make sense so far? Okay. What about for inferiority?
Menos que.
Menos que. So similar thing, right? We have menos with our adjective in the middle. Okay? And then if we're saying that someone does something less than someone else, we have our verb plus menos. Okay. So Brian, how would I say that Olivia studies less than Jay Short?
Olivia, S or estudiar or
Estudia, muy bien.
Estudiar.
So, estudia.
We're doing menos que.
Yeah.
Menos que. Who's the other person?
Jay Short.
Jay Sean.
Okay.
This is a parallel universe, actually.
Never spell your name wrong.
They're like all over.
Okay, so whenever we're saying a verb, Aaron, whenever we're saying a verb, it's the verb then menos que. Okay? So this is our most difficult one, is expressing equality. Okay? So how do we express equality? Owen.
Tan como.
como. So we have tan, ... with our adjective and whatever our adjective sandwich is, como. Okay, so it's más que, menos que, tan, como. Okay, as. Basically as. Okay, so what if I wanted to say though that Olivia studies as much as Jaeshun?
Olivia estudia tan como
Tanto como.
Why do you use
Tanto
what is
que?
tanto? Is tanto for noun?
So that's when you have verbs, or if you had a noun. If you had, I tengo tantos libros como Olivia, but you're not being tested on that aspect of it.
I know, but like, what is tanto for?
So use tanto when you have your verb. So the same way when we have like más adjective que, and when we have our verb, we have más que together.
Okay.
We use tan adjective como, and then verb tanto como. Okay, you know which one's which, like when you're writing it. Pardon?
How do you know which one's which when you're writing it?
So you think about it. You think, hold on. Let me finish this. So you think about it. You think, am I comparing adjectives? Am I saying someone's taller, more intelligent? You know, are these sort of describing words? Or am I comparing actions? A verb, okay? So someone doing something more than someone else, or doing something less than someone else, or doing something as much as someone else. So think about what it is you're comparing.
No, I mean for like tanto and tan.
Okay, so you use tan como when you are comparing adjectives.
Okay.
Tan, adjective, como, that's your sandwich.
Yeah.
But if you're comparing verbs, then it's tanto como.
Like
Oh,
verbs
straight
as
out.
in running.
So verb, tanto como. Pardon?
Verbs as in running.
Yeah, so if I wanted to
studying.
say you run more than me, as much as me, we would say tanto como. Tú corres tanto como yo.
Why is it?
I don't know the answer to that. Just a different structure. Did you have a question, or do you got sticky fingers?
Question.
Okay.
How do you say better, worse, and I know older and younger, I know and mayor.
Okay, so yeah, how do we say better and worse? Anyone?
Mejor and
So,
peor.
which one's which?
Mejor is better.
So we have mejor, better.
And then peor is worse.
Better.
So question,
Mejor.
if I want to say something's better than something else, do I have to say más mejor que?
No.
No. It is simply straight up mejor que, because automatically this means better. And you can see within it, because it ends with the ER, that we have a comparative built in that. So I don't need to say more better than. It's just better than. And then for peor, do I need to say más peor or menos peor que? No. Because already within that word, we have our comparative in there. So there's no need to say, you know, in English we don't say, oh, he's more worse than someone else. Okay, we just say something's worse. That's our comparison there.
Which one is younger?
Okay, which one's younger?
Menor.
Menor.
I mean,
And older?
mayor.
Mayor. Okay? That one's older, and this one's younger. So, same thing. Do I need to say that someone's más menor que? No. Because already in there, look, we have our comparison. We can see the ER tells us that's already a comparison, so we don't need to say someone's more younger. And same with mayor, we don't need to say that they're más mayor or menos mayor, they're just mayor que. Okay? Equally, I was thinking, what was my thought? I lost my train of thought.
What is that equal?
But, yeah, I know what I was going to say was, but what if I was saying joven? What does joven mean again?
Young.
Young, okay? So if I want to say that someone's,
More young.
yeah,
So we say más joven que?
más joven que. So for that one you would, because we don't already have the comparison built into that word. It's just a straight up adjective. So we would use these. Yeah? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that becoming a little bit more clear?
Yeah.
Would you guys like to try some? If I give you some examples, would you like to try some? Do you want to grab whiteboards then, and let's do it through whiteboards?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I'll push it.
Quick.
Aaron, I got you. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, anyway.
There's no markers.
Is there markers? There's
Rip.
one there.
Rip in
Just
pieces.
take too much so we don't need them.
You're really great using this.
You know what? I texted my mom, I was like, can you bring home ice cream? And I was like, oh, and I need some spoons. I forgot about the spoons.
Well, how do you? Okay. With common sense. Is
Maybe just use a piece of paper and a pen.
Okay, do you have a pen?
Are there markers in here?
But
Okay.
maybe you want to do a colleague line. Does anyone have a pen that
I
Brian
can
can use?
I just need a marker.
Just like a normal pen?
it.
I don't think there's any more markers. I think a lot of them have been.
Here.
Oh, thanks.
So what I've advised Ryan to do is if you don't have a marker for your whiteboard, is to just use a normal pen and paper and write it on there. And I'll come around and have a look. So let's start off with the ones that are on the study guide to make sure that we can do those. And then I'll see what is on the exam, and then I'll see if I can find some similar ones. Okay. So let's translate the following sentence. So I eat as much as my brother. Owen, did you hear what I said?
I know I need to write these.
Say it one more
Okay.
time.
Does anyone have a writing utensil that Owen can use?
Yeah, hold on.
So I eat as much as my brother. Okay? So think about which level of comparison are we doing? Are we doing superiority, inferiority, or are we doing equality? And then what are we comparing? Are we comparing an adjective or are we comparing verbs? Okay? So think of those things in your head. When you're ready, raise your hand. I'll come around and have a look.
My brother.
Good job. Yes.
I'm done.
Okay, so what are we comparing? Eating, okay? And is eating an adjective or is it a verb? It's a verb, okay. So what do we need to do when we have our verb?
So isn't it tanto?
Tanto como. Okay. Yo como tanto como mi hermano. Sí. Sí. Yes, please do. So start off with just I eat. So what's the verb for to eat?
Crap. No.
Comer.
Come here.
Okay. So how do I say I eat?
Thank you.
Yo, come here. Because, yeah.
So yo, but then what? How do we
food. I like
Okay.
conjugate
Hey, guys.
comer in the present tense?
Como?
I eat. Yes. See, yo como. Yeah.
Like if that tub of ice cream falls off, I said
Okay. And so what are we using? Are we using equality?
That's all.
Guys.
It's a verb, so tanto is all, right?
Sí. Muy bien. Perfecto, ¿sí? Okay, anyone I haven't seen?
You haven't seen mine?
I don't think so. Yo no tanto como mi hermano, sí. Okay, how do I say I eat?
Me?
Okay, so start off with just the verb to eat. What is that one again?
Oh, comer.
Okay,
So
comer, so yeah, so yo
Oh.
como, I eat,
Okay.
tanto como mi hermano. Muy bien,
For some-
okay?
I saw como, I put como here and I thought that was eat, so then
Oh, yeah. Okay, so does that make sense? Literally you're looking at I eat como, Aaron, tanto como mi hermano. Okay? Good.
How do people not get that confused? Like, I just feel like with like,
It's context.
well, yes, but like there's two comos, like,
I know, but you think about when we talk about things, like for example, in English we might say something like, You know, if you think the word read and read, the present tense and the past tense are spelled exactly the same, but they are pronounced differently. Pardon?
Live in life.
Live in life. There's so many things. It's all about like context. Yeah. There you
But
go.
those are, but it's like those things have similar meaning because it's a matter of tense or like. But this is like these are two different things entirely.
I know, but we do that in English too. I can't think off the top of my head of what we have, but there's definitely some. In fact, I have an email. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
It's funny. Okay. What about you study as much as I do, or you study as much as I? You study as much as I do.
Okay.
As much as I.
Yeah. Okay. Sí, dale. Sí, muy bien.
Would this be it for somebody else?
Yes.
Sí, muy bien. So how does that conjugate it? Tu
Studias.
muy bien. The rest is good. Sí, muy bien.
Thank you. Now I understand.
Okay, what's your ending here? Oh, is that an A?
Yeah.
Okay, muy bien. Perfect, perfect. Boom. Okay, is this coming a little bit quicker and clearer now? Is that like an hour high five? I like this. Aha, intercepted. Okay. Okay, she is angrier than him. This is a tricky question. She is angrier than him. I am looking to fool you on this one.
You already
and I
have a
know
she. I don't know
I'm
how to
gonna
say she.
get everybody fooled. 'Cause you're gonna
She is more. She is angrier than who?
She's angrier than him. Ooh,
Here.
this is a tricky one. Almost. Okay. Let me ask you.
What is it?
So I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
I don't.
What is it?
Oh. And then it's A here. I'm scared to see my yearbook. Okay.
So,
Hey, yearbook's away till the end.
okay, I know this is wrong.
Close. Okay. What is this?
Okay.
And add.
Can you play Hearthstone? Can you play Hearthstone?
Yeah.
Hearthstone?
I know what it is.
I just haven't. Because I'm really
I
bad
like
at
kind
it.
of like it.
Okay, so.
Isn't that like kind of like
League of Legends. What the hell is that? But I'm playing League of Legends.
And then.
Really?
Yeah. And nothing at all.
I retake my
Like, look.
pictures so bad.
I should have retaken her.
But,
I don't like my retake either.
actually, no. I can try to teach you.
Okay.
I had a terrible year. I had a
So
terrible
is
haircut.
it a sandwich or is it on top?
Then I had a
When we say that, when we talk about feeling guys, okay, one of the things I want you to think about is what is enojada or enojado? What is it?
angry.
Yes, it's an emotion.